ledger book. So in the ledger book, we can get the final outstanding value or the final balance of any expenditure, of the final value of any income, or the final outstanding of any customer or supplier. We can get only from the ledger. In the bookkeeping, the first one will be the recording, that means the journal. So there we'll record the transaction. So recording of transactions related to a particular day. So there we can't able to find out the specific account. So to find out the specific account balances or anything, then we'll have the ledger. The ledger will be prepared in T shape. So dual means two. Here the ledger will be divided into two parts, the left side and the right side. This format will be called as a T shape. So the left side part will be represents debit. Right side parts represents credit. Dual aspect, debit and credit. Based on this T shape, we'll divide the ledger part. So on the debit side and the credit side, the same headings will be there. Date, particulars, amount. From the T shape, we'll prepare the ledger like this. And already I've been mentioned that the left side part will be represents debit and the right side part will be represents credit. And there is a small line which has been given to show the T shape. In the ledger, we will record the transaction. There is a journal entry pro forma, a debit line and credit line. But coming to the ledger, it's a specific account. Whatever the account you need to be find out. Let's say example, how much traveling expenses has been done in a month. I want to know that. So if you want to know the traveling expenses, we need to maintain all the transactions in one singular account. That is the ledger. On the top side, we'll record the account name. As I mentioned, I need to find out the traveling expense. So how much traveling expenses has been done in a month. So like this, we need to be enter the account name in the middle of profile. After that, we need to post the journal entry into the ledgers. While posting that, we need to follow the process or the rules. So what are the process and rules? Means the debit part always start with 2, TO2, and credit always start with by. So debit side we need to enter with 2 and credit side we need to enter with by. Most of the people will have a doubt like coming to the journal entries, the credit line has been started with 2. But here you said like on the debit side we need to enter the 2. What is the difference? So there is no difference. Going to post the journal. While posting the journal, there is also a pro forma. Let's say traveling expenses account data to cash account. Traveling expenses account data, because traveling expenses will be on debit side as per the nominal account to cash account. So because we are representing on debit side traveling, so that's why the opposite account should be recorded on the debit side. If it is like this, like cash account data to traveling expenses, then here by will become. So we need to remove the by and cash account data to traveling to credits like this. So like this we can find out the journal entry what you have been recorded in the journal book, and we can get the overall amount. I want the traveling expenses. So after recording all the transactions at the month end or at the weekend, as per the company's interest, we can find the value. So to find out the value, we have the two options. One is the balance carried on and second one is the balance brought down. In every ledger account, these two words have the major task. So because in the balance brought down, we can find out the ledger balance.